Paul from Stephan Online Financial Planning. When we provide advice to clients, we often recommend they address their estate planning needs. And after many years of doing the reviews for the same clients and they hadn't come back and actually completed the estate planning, I heard of this service and took it up. So what happens is when we get to the implementation stage of providing or helping the clients implement their estate planning, we collect all the data for the lawyers. We send it all up to Stephan, who provides us with a fixed price quote for the advice solution, and I get that signed off by the client. And what it does is basically minimise the time that the lawyers are spending with the clients, and we do the data collection. So our hands are in that, and I attend the meetings as well. The process is we start implementation. I help clients or guide them or facilitate them to select all of the appropriate people that need to be nominated in the wills and attorney documents. We provide a lot of education, which Legal Hub are providing us up front as well. I then provide all that to Stephan, and they create draft documents. So the draft documents are then sent back to me, which I disperse to clients to read through. Once they've got a good handle, we also schedule a meeting around about the same time as I'm sending them to meet with the lawyers. So those draft documents are then presented by lawyers, and client questions are answered during that meeting. It's all done online, just like we are now, and I attend those meetings as well. We've done dozens of these estate planning solutions, facilitated them. The impact for us as a business, I feel that it does provide a very strong hook, if you like, or emotional connection with the client, because we're asking them questions that are very deep around what they would like to do with their estate. So it's a very strong connection, but and obviously for clients to get this in order, it's often really important for them, particularly depending on their family situations, really, really important and very valuable to them. But I think the biggest part for me is the feel-good factor of knowing that we've got this job done. And there's been several instances where clients have passed away, and the outcomes of the documentation we've put into place has been very, very smooth. Any estate plan takes time to administer. But in one case, for the client, there was no estate because we structured it in a way that bypassed everything for her, so that it was highly beneficial, obviously suitable for them. But the value, I don't feel like and I don't know if this is something you probably want. I probably don't charge enough. It's not a high profit exercise for me, but it's a very, very valuable service. And you can do a whole plan, you can create a wonderful financial plan, but unless that estate planning piece is in place, the client situation and their family is vulnerable. I'd highly recommend them, but I don't want too many people to use them because the service I get is absolutely fantastic. And Stephan's response times are out of this world. I mean, I don't want to put the mocker on Steve with the demand. I don't know how much work they've got, but the response times are really, really impressive. And even the lawyers, sometimes I'll put a situation to the client, to the lawyers. As an example, I've got a client I'm working with at the moment who a couple in their 70s have no family other than one son who is paraplegic and non-verbal. So they're really concerned about him, and they haven't done anything for years and years because they really didn't know what to do. So I put this situation to the lawyers, and they came back with a structured solution, said, this is what we recommend. And guardianship, which is a massive issue where there's no one else to take over. And it's already provided a lot of peace of mind for the clients, knowing that we're going to get this sorted. We're in the process of providing advice. So I highly recommend them, and they've been very valuable to me.
You've just heard from a really happy client of one of our Evolve Alliance provider members. If you'd like access to some great tools, services, ideas, and resources to help you improve your advice business, go to evolvealliance.com.au and join the Alliance.